Hello, everybody, and I would like to thank my wonderful subscribers.
Hello everybody, and today we are going to be playing part 2 of Take 2 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, I think we were just about to start the trial for Maya Fey, who is the sister of our dead boss. So, yeah, September 7th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 1. Okay, is that him? The red one? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Okay, that's good. I like that. The defense... how would I say this? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed the murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Oh, I have a big one waiting for you, buddy. I figured it all out. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, it is that. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. What do you mean he was the chief detective? Wasn't there somebody over there who said, "Get over here, bitch"? You would not call the chief officer that, or tell him to get over here. Something tells me that he wasn't the most important person at the scene. Okay, here he is. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Detective Dick Gumshoe. Sir, I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir. Wait, all of them? You're... please. Does that mean that you handle all the murders? You? Are you smart enough for that? Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain, sir. Okay. Hey, not what that body like. I would know. I saw her. You are missing two very important items. The body was found here, by the window. Here. And the time of death... Oh wait, now we the other person. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck with a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the painter found next to the body, sir. That did not look like this. You guys are bad artists. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a dealer's hand, sir. I'm sexist, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Okay, floor map added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene. Correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Hard my dick. Dick Gumshoe. Okay. There's a testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness attempted driving her who had massive tits, which automatically made me believe her. The witness saw the moment. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Okay, you believe that? The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, sure. Cross-examine what? I didn't find a single contradiction in that testimony. Loose? What is this? Shamat. Okay, so we create that? Hopefully you guys could hear that. Shamat. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. It's a piece of paper? What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. So wait, so you did see her as a lawyer. How do you not know what an attorney's badge is? Like, maybe Mia didn't, show her badge off as much, but, it was always on her outfit. I should have expected that Maya would know some of her sister's tricks, but have no idea what an attorney's badge is. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination! Maya Fey's arrest, Part 2, twice. Okay, L? What is L? Okay. Hold it! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at Water Hotel, right across from the time machine. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, you know. Right, please continue. Okay. Okay, it will automatically forward us. Okay, hold it! Detective, how long will you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the crime scene? Right, I'd say about 3 minutes. Okay, there's no way you got there in 3 minutes. How close is the police station to our office? 3 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Our motto this month is Click Response. I have a question. Can that be your motto every month? It would really help. That's how I got to be there before the killer got away. No, you let him get away. You definitely did. Indeed. So tell us, who were the two people you found at the crime scene were. Or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, sure. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hold it! Are you absolutely sure it was us? Because I have a twin brother who looks exactly the same as I do. Listen, pal, your dumb ass will only get you so far. With her fluffy hippie toes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime machine. Well, he does have a point about her. Not about me, though. My hair's awesome. She is clearly unmistakable, but not me. I'm perfectly normal. I can pit my point to flesh with a little more hair. I'm not doing that. That's too hard. Hold it! Why that? What's your reason? Okay, that was the shortest one ever. Hold on, but just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it. Correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. That was funny. I enjoyed that. And exactly what about the suspicious... Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink? Okay, exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, you're a liar. Yes, she is. I have a picture of her. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Dumshoe. Do you have any more solid clue other than her claims, Detective? I guess questions can have these advantages. Yes. Ah. Sorry, I got the order things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. You just have to remember them better. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony. Again. Okay, hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the crime scene with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results show the blood to be the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's names. Okay, that's better evidence, Aggie. How do you like that? Like my hard evidence. Harder than my bit evidence, because my name is Bit Dumshoe. And my evidence is always as hard as my bit. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I'm an idiot? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay, here we go. Time to evidence him. Oh yeah? Oh, you smart enough to do that? And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I know what the contradiction is. Okay. Now, how do I, present an R? Okay. Objection! Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia. I need to remember that Mia is a softer noise. That the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer clips now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have done it? Oh, you are so wrong. You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Objection! No wait, this is not the... Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you receive that autopsy report? Objection, relevancy, what did that have to do with the case? What, did the report magically become wrong if I got it, like, a couple days later? What day did I get it? Okay, day of the murder. Wasn't it nighttime? So, no, it would have to be the next morning or something. What happens if I hit this? Do I look like a dumbass? I'll do this one. Okay, you look like I'm right. The prosecution's point being... Yeah, well, what is his point here? Oh, don't give me that. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Yo, this poor detective work. You guys handed me a faulty report, you assholes. What? I said the autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Wow. Death was almost immediate, due to blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning, which makes them better than your old results, you dumbass. No way! Ah shit, that was my best contradiction, and he blew it out of the water. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. Can we blame the person in here who wrote the report? Like, can we blame the, what do you call them? A mortician? A forensic, torch analyst? What do you call the people who examine dead bodies for murders? What do you call those people? That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. You the rat. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you wanna say? Oh, I know exactly what I wanna say. Can I actually pick that one? Okay. Detective Gumshoe, was I a fool to trust you and your report? Huh? Me? I wasn't, huh? Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that? I'm sorry, sir. Nah. You are at fault, detective. This isn't that you did on your evaluation that month. But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. That did not feel as good as I thought it would. Yeah, that would kind of like not actually me saying it's my fault. That would me blaming Gumshoe. So yeah, it kind of just felt sad. You're a sham, Edgeworth! Also, like, he blamed his own underling. Like, I don't know how they relate it, but like, Edgeworth is the one who had the autopsy performed. So like, it kind of on Miles Edgeworth to give the report to the detective if he got another one. And like, Gumshoe didn't even seem to know about the new information. How do I say this? Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will claim the personal attack against the prosecution. Okay. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated the court record. May have been alive for several minutes after being hit. Can we get an expert in forensic science in here? I think we should do that. That would be a good idea. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identified her killer. I mean, maybe, but yeah, what if it's just a last message of love? Like, what if she just wanted the person to know that she cared about them? You don't know if it was a killer thing. I suppose that is the most obvious conclusion. Yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution related her its next witness. This poor, innocent girl who saw the murder with her own eyes. Maya Fey? Wait, but you don't think she's an agent. Who are you talking about? Yet the witness, Miss April Really? That is a grown woman. My client is a 17-year-old. Really? Okay. Yet the witness, Miss April May, takes the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh my god. I got a picture of it. Witness your name, please. And occupation. What about her? Did she just jiggle her titties? How the hell did... Oh, ew. Hot, but ill. April May, at your service. Wait. I can't wait. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton waiting. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, they're not looking good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. I mean, I bet he one of those. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? I was in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Say and Toe law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Okay, witness testimony. Witness's account. We can do this. It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Beautiful long hair. The one attacking her was the mousy tail sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, gone to one side and ran away. But the tail, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. Okay, that's solid. The end. Everything I saw, every little itsy bitsy, bitsy witsy. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. That's because he's a liar and we don't have any proof. So of course we have to believe her. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, didn't you? As firm as her chest. Mr. Wright, I understand that you were Miss Mia. I understand that you were Miss Mia Hayes' understudy. Were you not? You must know her techniques well. Yeah? Oh, no. We are really bad at this compared to her. Her towering way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Okay, that's the most asshole thing you've said so far. Everything else can be hidden behind, oh, I have evidence. Maybe if you have a really negative opinion of a dead person. Wow. I don't want a lot of court stuff, but a lot of the times, the prosecution will try to make the victim sound really sympathetic, so the jury goes with them. Because, if the victim seems nice or innocent, it makes the people responsible for the verdict feel like they have to give the answer you think of. So the fact that you are damning the victim is a really negative way of doing your job, I think. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the... Okay, how about this? Personal attacks the defense... Let me check something. Where's my gallery? Do I have that? What happened today? What happened to the defendant will claim a personal attack on the prosecution? Okay, so does it not go in the reverse? Can the prosecution do personal attacks on me? Why? That guy told me and my message cowardly. And you're not gonna do nothing about it? Yes, I'm gonna start cross-examining you, bigot. I'd gladly proceed with the trust examination. If only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She had to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your trust examination. Even though I hate you because I'm the judge. Okay. Why? Oh wow, that means my question is exactly. Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh well, gee. What? Again? You hit that on this question that easily. I sort of, you know. I don't know. Your titty didn't tell me that. I had a feeling that you would see a murder. Well, I have a feeling she tried to avoid detection. Maybe I just push a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out the window at that time of night. Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. I'm asking her questions, but badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think I should be allowed. If I had my way, I would automatically win as soon as I said my first statement. Yeah, stop him! The poor Dale! Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor Dale? What about poor me? What about the poor defendant who is 17 compared to this old woman's? Wait, type. Okay, R. Yeesh, 23. My defendant is 17. That is so many years off. Well, what about her? She's a child, a minor. You looked out the window. What did you see now? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy tail sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran. But that tail, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumped out as a contradiction. There gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just start pushing her on the hands a bit. I already did that one. I did that one. The woman with blonde hair. That was Miss Miyake. Slender, sorta. Well, some people would say pretty, if that's your thing. Okay. Wait, I wonder what would happen if I overlaid pictures of them on top of each other. I wonder how big the black sizing would match. I wonder who had bigger tan, I guess, in my collection. But yeah, no, she was very physically attractive. Your thing? I mean, it's my thing, I know that. And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy tail sitting in the defendant's chair. What do you mean mousy? Mousy as in tiny? Yeah, because my defendant is a child, Your Honor. I should get some points for that. If you told this tail innocent, then you should tell my client, young or something. And then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. Okay. Oh wait, did I press on this one? How do you know it was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. she had this stylish physique. Women know these things. Yeah, because she's a child. We should give her like extra credit. I don't know. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the crime scene with a short, stylish physique. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. No, I just haven't been asking good questions. I questioned the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss Maya Faye, I'm willing to bet that. I mean, she's been lying. Some of that did sound real, maybe. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Yeah. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, well, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me. Because I'm curious. About this, I mean. Okay. If you really witnessed my client, Miss Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but that hairdo looks far from normal to me. Wow, we are just insulting her while we are helping her. I didn't know you could do that. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed like that, dressed that way the night of the murder. Yes, we do. You know why I know that? Because after the murder, she was literally arrested. When would she have time to change her clothes? What, did she bring clothes and she changed in the police car? No, that's dumb. That's the dumbest question you have ever asked. I thought you were like mediocre intelligent, but you aren't that smart, are you? She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective W. He did come here and testify right now. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wait, big fat wait. The testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness testimony. I did see it. I saw everything I did. Oh, wait, oh yeah, I can't plus yet. Okay. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack, then ran to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That plot, that kind of seductory plot that dinged her, I think. How do you know that? How do you know that it was a plot, and then you would call it a seduction? How do you even know what shape it was? You were a whole, you were at least a whole bunch of feet away, probably looking down or across from the area. How the hell would you know the shape of the clock? And that it was a claw and not a statue. This is bullshit, Your Honor. It doesn't. It really doesn't, hon. Really doesn't. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning, so we could defeat her more easily. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, we can do this. I literally know what to look for now. Okay, yeah, you do this. Yeah, present. What were you at? Oh, done! Miss May. Why are there so many Abby names? I am getting so confused because I have to remember Maya, Mia, and May. That's so hard. What you just said right now, wait, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? I would. But not now. You just said that this statue of the danger was a claw. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it from a whole building away. Are we forgetting that they were not in the same room? This was a whole building away. Buildings aren't right next to each other. Usually there's enough room for a dumpster or an alleyway. That is quite a bit of distance. And the murder weapon wouldn't be stationary, it would be moving. There should be virtually no way of knowing. Another person in much the same position as you recently told this a claw too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a claw? Oh, yup. Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Yeah, okay, Edward, that is a good point. Only one problem is, people can lie. So the fact that she saw the murder with her own eyes may be a lie too. What I am trying to do is prove that this witness is a massive liar by continuing to show how wrong she is about everything. And hopefully, this witness isn't reliable by the end of it. No, it does matter. This is the murder weapon. The fact that this person knows about the murder weapon is important. Because if she knows about it, maybe that means that she used it. This is important. Stop trying to bullshit your way out of this, Edward. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. No, I'm not doing that. You're a bad judge. Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. One time, but still. Yeah, only one. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ha. Edward, I won this one. If you got me there, this trial would be over. Then that's a poor system. So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How do you know it was a claw? What? That? Because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. When? When could you have heard it say the time? So you've been to the law offices of Pay and Toe? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I don't know, but that's the only way you could have heard it. I heard it from my hotel room. PC? What do you mean? How could you have heard it from your hotel room? Are you telling me that in the middle of the night, you were able to hear that clock, which would be set at, okay, give me a minute, I have to sit it down. When people have clocks that say the time, it usually isn't that loud. I want you to imagine how loud an Alexa is. I want you to go to your Alexa or your smart device that has your voice, and I want you to ask it what the time is. And however loud it is, I want you to imagine if you did hear that, if it was in a building with a window. I want you to imagine if you did hear it through two windows with a massive air gap between the two windows. It is illogical that you could even hear it. The officer saying where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. I don't care how. The only way this makes sense is if that clock was so loud, it was way too loud. It would be so loud that I would have to be really far away from the clock for it to not be annoying to hear. That would be a very bad clock. A very bad one. They're dumb. They're really dumb. Anywhere. You're lying. That's the only way this makes sense. You are lying for this witness because you want to win. That's it. I didn't have the answer. No, she couldn't have. No! How would I ever be satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. Okay, but I want to save, because I think both of the answers are right. I think both of the answers could work if she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the next building next door. What? You have proof that you could not? Okay? Let me prove it. Is logic evidence? Can I show you my logic? Hey, detective. Can I have a map of the two buildings? A city map? And can I go out? Can I go out after the trial is over? And can I measure the distance? And then I'll ask an expert. Oh hey, to these two buildings, to this clock, which cannot be very loud, if it can be heard through two panes of glass with air between them at night, where there's bound to be people talking to each other in the next room over? No, they couldn't have. I don't believe it. They're bullshit. I would have been happier if it happened, if they were actual next door neighbors, Miss May was in the room right next to our law office. I would have been really happy if that was the answer. Phoenix! Yeah, she couldn't have. She tried to bullshit you. Amateur. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. Without it, you are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she could have... Oh, hey, he's suggesting my idea. That's great. I like that. That's good writing. Why? Why do you deny my request? Why? Why did you get to decide that? You are my opponent. That would be in soccer if that would be in soccer if my opponent could just be no, I don't think she should be able to do that at the point. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case. It does have direct bearing. Miss May said that she heard the plot, and that is where her awareness comes from. Her awareness is very important because she is a witness to a murder. If I am able to prove her a liar, she is unreliable. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn it! Time to flip direction, click. Okay. It couldn't have run! Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the plot ran because it's empty. I know it because I'm a time god. That plot is missing its plot work. How can you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This plot is missing its plot work. It is quite empty. Mr. Wright, will you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? Yes, it's because I am a genius and everybody else here is a fucking moron. It is as you can see. The plot was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. But fat? Well, Miss May. No, you don't get to do that. Look at me, I'm so bad. Pit. Huh? Try to show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the plot was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the plot is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the plot work removed? I don't know, it was either during the murder or before the murder. Because it can be after the murder. Well, maybe it can be. I was gonna say after the murder, there wasn't a chance to do it, but I guess my client could have done it if she was the murderer. If it was after the witness heard the plot, there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The plot work might have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the plot work was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof, bitch. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof was everything? Well, I was listening. And now I will show you the proof you like so much. The proof that the plot was removed is the cell phone with the conversation. Oh, F. Oh, yeah, take that. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a daily phone. What are you, an 8-year-old? Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Ha, you look pitiful now, Edgeworth. Perhaps Detective W overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I'm gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Maybe, I guess, he is a victim of Edgeworth. Yet hear the conversation. So, you just want me to hold on to the dater for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you. The plot isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the plot words out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Hey, Edgeworth. You said something about Plu? This is Plu, right? It's a tall. It had 2 voices on it. We did that at analyzed and detected for proving that it's real and not fake. I welcome that. I welcome you to try to question it. Because unlike you, the proof holds up to scrutiny. And it always will. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the plot was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which is well before the witness had even arrived at her damned hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a claw? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that plot before. You already denied that you have been to Fay and Toe. What can your next argument be? What store was that then? I go to so many. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up hard. Oops, I forgot. Wait. So, the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. In fact, I do, buddy, I do. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove this witness had not seen the clock before. It was made by Yeri. It's a homemade item. Take that! It's simple. This clock was never in a store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. It's impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Wow. What an incredibly capitalist mindset to have. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? My titties are big and massive. Oh my god. What you do, you porcupine head? That stupid plot doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa! Yet not get ahead of ourselves. Then you turn them off, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Oh. Silly me. Did I, use it? I guess I did. Wait. Sincerely. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how do you know the weapon was a claw? Oh dear. Did the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes. It proves that she apparently really doesn't like my defendant. It proves that she doesn't like my defendant. And, well, it proves that she has a negative opinion on my witness. And, well, she is allowed to have one. Because the whole point of a witness is to, help get somebody arrested, kinda. Also, it means that this person could be lying. Because why would this witness hate my client so much? They had never met. This person should not care that much about my witness. Thus, I must conclude that this witness wants to get my client guilty. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a plot because you heard about it. You didn't hold it because I know who held it. I saw it in the opener. Shit. Oh man, I hit the wrong one. Shit. Okay, yeah, no, you have a good point, Edward. That was idiotic. Oh shit, she can prove it. Oh shit, room service from that damn. Wait, I actually do want to see what happens if I go back. Can I go back? Actually, like, here. Go to Yode. Go here. Oh, okay. Ah shit, wrong one. Can I go back? Again. Yode save data. Internet run. It is empty. I'm gonna try fast forwarding through these. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, sorry everybody. I'm gonna have to pause the video here. Give me 1 minute. Okay, and we are back. And, sorry about that. I had to take a minor break to do something, but I am back, and it's time to keep playing. Case 2 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Case 2, Part 2, something or other. Wait, yeah, take these out here. Oh, wait. No, I get it. Close. Take a moment, okay. Okay, put it right here so we can see it. Okay. Wait, where's the volume? Oh, that sounds much better now. Okay. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a plot because you had heard about it. That was the point of the wiretap. The victim had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor, and not through a window, because that's impossible. There's no other way she could have known the danger was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Wiretap. To tap wires or something. Have a look at this. Oh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Hayes' phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. What do you mean it's irrelevant? What do you mean it's irrelevant? Yeah, this person, your witness, gave an illegal crime and lied about it. That means that almost everything he said can't be taken seriously. She may have a grudge against our client, or the defendant, or the victim. We can't trust her. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubled me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. As it should, Judge, as it should. This is outrageous. Did the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Yeah, I do claim that. I bet if we check it right now, it will have her fingerprints all over it. Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? What are you talking about? We heard it together. Where the heck did Can you prove that? I think not. What the hell are you talking about, Edward? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. R. Let me check it. Wait, let me go back here. Okay, to check, I hit A. Okay. Yeah, it says it right here, you idiot. Okay, listen. I can't take Miles Edwards seriously if he's this dumb. I thought he was he was smart. That's why he was Edward. His mind is as sharp as a blade. As a blade's edge. But if he's this dumb, I don't think I can take him seriously as an opponent. Maybe we'll get a new prosecutor every case. Maybe we'll get a cooler one when we get to the later part. What button is it? Okay. The proof is this phone. Again, it's not that hard. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It makes you look like the statue, the dater. And it tells you the time. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the dictator was a troll. Am I wrong? What? What can you possibly say? How is it ridiculous? Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does he seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Yeah. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like this, you lawyer? It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like this. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The torch seen the real Miss April May now. Now it's time to deal the final blow. You didn't do it. I saw the opener. So, why the wiretap? Why do you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Okay, but you're a witness. You are a big part of Edward's case. Edward has two big pieces of evidence proving that my client did it. And that would be, 1, the piece of paper with my client's name on it. And 2, this person saying that she saw the murder. If we render this person a liar, he only has one piece of evidence to stand upon. And we could probably cut that down if we get an expert in here to verify. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I totally call that irrelevant. Well, the court did not condone the defendant's tone of voice. He has a point. I feel like my tone of voice fits the matter at hand. Murder. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the tort? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I never said that she did the murder. I said that she lied about what she saw. I picked the option that said she didn't do it. Mr. Lawyer, I see that evil grin. You were probably thinking, well, I like to see her pull that off, weren't you? How did you do that? How did you know I was dating? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who thought that, and of course, I can, and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 10 at night. Let me check my court record. It doesn't say that. Wait, why doesn't it have the time of death? Didn't the other one also have time of death? Why did this one not have the time of death? We could even figure out what time she died by looking at what it said earlier. If it only did the time stamp. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that fleet bellboy. Room service? You mean people who come to you to get service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. And if you don't drink it quickly, the ice melts and you have way too weird cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy. Wait. Though, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Am I an idiot? Did I ever say she was the murderer? I never said she murdered anybody, did I? Am I having an aneurysm? What are you freaking out about? You never thought she was the killer, did you? Where did this leave us? It is my great pleasure to inform you that I am awesome and feeling Wright is an idiot. That the witness appeared to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case except that she, my witness, she lied about it, and thus this woman could be a liar entirely, who made it all up. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fay, commit murder. No, didn't they let her walk away? Well, no, they didn't charge her for her crime at a separate trial, Phoenix. I hope. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May, unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. That did be kinda hard. Well, did the defense have anything to say? Oh, well, you could say that how would the wiretap get into the room? You could show it because of the screwdrivers, and we could probably show that the phone had been tampered with. Thus, we have to ask the question, how did the wiretap get there? And maybe you can use that to kind of be like, that proves Miss May could go into the office and commit the murder. Not the best, but it would help. Come on, think of something. I don't know, this bit you did that keep me eyeing. We need something new. Maybe this one? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I need you something slightly old enough already. Objection! I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. Okay, but yeah, you do understand that somehow, not only was our victim the person being wiretapped, but also Miss May happened to stay at the hotel right next door. And not only that, she was in the perfect room to witness the murder. This witness had lied numerous times to the court, making stuff up, saying that she saw it in a store, then changing her story as soon as it's inconvenient. Your witness is a liar, and you are a fraud. Come on, Phoenix. You can say something. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize April May is not the killer. Thus, she is in. When did I say that she was the killer? I never said that. I was making sure that she wasn't reliable. Therefore, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. Are you in charge of that? How do you just do that? What? Is this a... What, you just gonna force me to give up and the judge will have to give up then? Judge, can you say something? That is my condition. Are you gonna allow that, Judge? That sounds like peer pressure, kinda. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. The judge has to do that. What should I do? What, am I gonna give up? No, I'm not gonna give up. I'm pussy. Alright, I've got nothing left to do except, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool, you fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court told the hotel bellboy to the stand. Are you ready for the witness to testify? She certainly does look like the bellboy, but I don't really give a shit because I'm evil. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'll be happy to be of service. That t-shirt looks rather heavy, so without further ado, you can get the bellboy to hold it. Oh, okay. The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Okay. Witness testimony, Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Baitwater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Hey, I get it, man. She's hot. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. So you mean myself? You deliver it myself? I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. May and Maya are so similar. Okay. That cannot possibly be important. You believe what happened? Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her ravishing radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them and The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Why 9 on the dot? Yes. Okay. Why? Oh. Well, shit, that actually is a good alibi. Wait, let me read this. Okay, so you bought her an iced coffee at the time of 9 o'clock. But yeah, okay, so if she was getting the iced coffee, then how did you see the murder if the murder was 9 on the dot too? Like, it takes at least 1 to 2 minutes to get iced coffee from anywhere. You have to get up out of your seat, walk over to the door, open it, say, "Hello, bellboy, look at my titties, they're really big." And then you have to take the coffee, sit down, and then you have to look out the window and see what's happening. Am I to believe that the murderer waited for you to get it? He wouldn't. Yeah. Maybe this one, I don't care anymore. Okay, well that's the most boring way to tell us your job. Yeah. Plim! What? Okay. Fine, that was a pretty pointless question. Okay, we did that one. We did that one. Okay, let me do this one. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent it was bought then. Oh, bellboy, PC, I like a coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the clock of 9. Why would she be so particular about the time? Is it? Okay, yeah. Shit, wait, I'm done. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I told you, okay. Okay, yeah, 1, okay, hold it. You are sure it was Miss Mia Faye, but whoever, I don't care. So, absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. Again, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. Okay, Butto, it doesn't make you that endearable. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the desk, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would he have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. No, she wasn't. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sound pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? I didn't see anything wrong. Tick. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you'll end this tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I tell you, this happened, can I? Protest. This guy's evil as hell, obviously. Wait! Please, wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay? This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I don't know. Chetin. Tell me about Chetin. Tell me about when you chat in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a very beautiful person. She kissed my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. Why? What part was the disappointment? I see. Huh? Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd had you check with her lover there. What, lover? Who want to fuck her? and keep yumming her. What did you say? What did you say? Ha! Elaborate tight. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May chat in with another person? I object, that was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why do you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, you're right, indeed. It was your good barrister. Barrister? What the hell is a barrister? It was the good barrister over there, Mr. Edward, who... What the fuck did he do? He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, shit, he got me. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked in to a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have pictures of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edworth? Yes. And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? What are you talking about? It's the new person that was just mentioned. He's the only new person I haven't brought up. What are you talking about? This guy's an idiot. Yet Phoenix Wright is smarter than him. Because obviously Phoenix Wright is winning right now. Isn't that the top prosecutor? Duh. I understand that the game has to have you answer questions, but some of these are just way too obvious. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, I previously revealed Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi for the time of the murder. However, that did not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient you'll shut up, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it were too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Dark amateur! These accusations are useless. You mean the accusation by your own witness who has been helping you, and you only started getting mad after you were accused? These are not useless accusations. This is reality. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for the trial. That is all today. That is all today for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Court is adjourned. Okay. I think we can end it off there, yeah? How do I get out of this one? Okay, I think I can keep going. Okay. Option. Save. Okay, yeah. That is... Wow, that was interesting. That was incredibly interesting. Okay, so we just met Edgeworth today, and honestly, I've heard very few things about him, but what I've heard about him does not match the character I just met. I've seen fan art. I'm sorry, guys. Am I blind, or do my eyes not see the same thing you guys see? Don't get me wrong. I've only heard rumors, but did the Japanese version make him a totally different person? Did what? But hopefully we will have another investigation period. Maybe we could get a forensic expert, and then we can find out who the other man is. But besides that, I have nothing else to say, and I hope to see you guys another day. Bye!